What's up, Pack? We are back with another video. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Oh my god.
I think I was 16 weeks pregnant the last time we filmed a video for this channel.
Yeah, now you're like...
Tomorrow I'll be 32 weeks. Yeah. So I'm going into my 8th month.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, for sure.
I think like a month now.
Crazy month. It's been a crazy month.
I think I will be, I guess, giving birth during this chaos because I don't think it's gonna exactly die down by my due date. And who knows, the baby might come early. So
yeah,
we have to be prepared, I guess, for the worst, if you want to call it like that.
Yeah.
But pretty much update you guys on how we're feeling, how we've been.
Yeah.
A little update on my pregnancy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and we're not going to talk about like conspiracy theories, what we feel like is going on, but we will share how it's impacted us.
Our family.
You know, like this whole situation. But before we get into that, this is what we're eating. So basically, like, I'm eating the spicy noodles.
Cannot eat those.
And we have kind of like a, what do you call it, a Mexican bowl?
I guess. I just made rice.
Minus the lettuce and tomatoes. It's just rice.
Some Beyond Meat.
Yeah, Beyond Meat crumble.
If you guys are new here, we are vegan. We are a vegan family. Yep. Also, should we introduce ourselves? Maybe we have new subscribers.
Nah, they could watch other videos. Just kidding. My name is Juan.
My name is Leslie.
And our baby accent, he's actually asleep right now, so
he's 2.
He's going on 3, and we have 1 in the oven right now. Stay tuned for our next video. We're actually going to be revealing his name.
We are having a boy.
We're having a boy. Yeah, we are having a boy. And yeah, now I got sidetracked.
Oh yeah, but I pretty much made some red rice and some Beyond Meat, and I was going to make quesadillas, but I didn't really want the quesadillas, so then I added to mine. I don't know, you guys might think this is weird, but I always add this to like my plates, my food.
Everything.
Mayo, vegan mayo.
She's a mayo queen.
Veganese. It's
what
is it called?
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, but it's called
mayonnaise.
It's mayo, but
veganese.
Veganese.
Yeah.
It's vegan. And then I made some wok and just added some Valentina. Is that Valentina? Yeah. And then we have some tortillas de harina. Yeah. They're getting hard, so we have to eat.
Yeah, get the first one. Maybe yours.
You added what, cheese to yours?
I added cheese to mine.
And we did wash our hands like 10,000 times. Like who also has like ashy ass hands because you've been washing your hands way too much. Because that's me. That's starting to be me.
So before we go any further, we're gonna talk about how like this pandemic has affected our livelihood, how it's affected our relationship, you know, as a couple. So first one, the baby, right? We had plans to have a baby shower, right? In the beginning of those plans, when we all knew about it, came into fruition. At first it was supposed to be a surprise, but then they just told us in the event that, you know,
we were busy.
We were busy. We're gonna have something, plans, right? So I think that came into motion for like a week and a half, and then they announced, you know, that it was like a growing thing. People should be staying at home, avoid large crowds, and then at that point, some of the people that were involved planning the baby shower, including us, of course. We were more concerned about, you know, like, okay, maybe we should like listen to what like they're saying and like, you know, not be the cause, but like, you know, like help slow down the spread of this.
Yeah.
So
also, I didn't want to risk getting sick because sometimes you're a carrier and you don't even know. And my family was gonna be out of town and out of the country, and then they were gonna come back. And, you know, hosting this baby shower after my grandma had died was also gonna be like something I didn't want to do. And also Axel was sick and he was just recovering, and I didn't want to put him in a big crowd because I don't know
if he had it
and
and he still has it and he can give it to someone else.
And the baby shower originally was gonna be with a small group of people, but it was still gonna be like probably like 30,
yeah.
like probably like a good 30 people. So we just had decided that we weren't gonna do it. And then stores started closing down. So like all these stores started closing down, stores that I wanted to personally go in person to buy baby stuff.
Yeah.
Because you do know, like sometimes you buy stuff online and you don't like it. Like I'm the type of person that likes to buy it in person. So then we were just kind of like, I was stressing out because like we had nothing for the baby, and I feel like even though we still have like a month or two left at the time, 2 months left, I still feel like super unprepared and like stressing out because we don't have nothing, and it's hard to buy wipes right now or even diapers, even online. And so yeah, we have gotten some diapers when we can, but I just feel like kind of nervous and scared that, you know, like the way people are acting. And we did start ordering some baby stuff, so we do have some baby stuff that has been coming in.
But our family did come in clutch. Like everyone got together and they're like, hey, you know, let's
give them cash.
Yeah, let's give them cash. So we got a pretty good lump sum from you know, everyone from the family, and we
our
were
immediate family members.
Your immediate family members. So yeah, shout out to them. We were able to get the bulk, like the more like important stuff. We were able to order from Amazon, and like it's slowly coming in now. So that was,
we did have to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, we had to pay a little bit more, but
it's okay. I mean,
at least we have it secure, you know, like we don't have to worry about, you know, not having it. And then the second one is our like birthing experience, I guess.
Yeah.
So at first we had this all planned out. Like we wanted to do the labor, you know, the birth at the birthing center, and we wanted to bring in like a photographer or videographer, you know, document the whole thing. We wanted Axel in there. We wanted our moms there. And that's about it. Like us, our moms, Axel,
and a photographer.
Yeah, and a photographer. And now they shrunk that number to 3. It's not as bad as the hospitals where the husband can't even go in there. You know, in the birthing centers, it can have 3 people in there. So that's including Leslie. So it would be, yeah, as of right now. So it would be Leslie, myself, and then Leslie's mom. And so Axel wouldn't be in there. We obviously can't have a photographer. So I could either choose to, you know, like get some clips in there, or, you know, pay immediate attention to Leslie, or maybe, you know, like train the suegra, give her a quick 10-minute training on how to operate the camera. Yeah. And she could be the one.
We might have his mom there, but we don't know because
we don't know who's gonna be available at the time.
Yeah,
you know, because it could happen at any. Yeah,
we might need her to help us with Axel here because now we can't take him.
Yeah, so someone's got to take care of him.
It all depends at the time I go into labor, because if I go into labor like during the day, we can possibly leave him with his grandpa. But like if I go into labor at like midnight or like when he's asleep, I'll probably have his mom stay because he will get more fuzzy and like, you know.
Yeah, fussy.
Your mom is probably like more nurturing because it's his grandma, you know.
Yeah.
But it all depends when I go into labor. Also, we did have to, like, we hadn't scheduled anything, but basically we were planning on doing a maternity shoot. And obviously that couldn't happen.
Yeah, now that she's big enough, you know, for it to like look good, we can't even do that. So that's out of the books too. And we weren't able to do that with Axel either, a maternity shoot. Well, I did a mini one.
You did one of me, but we didn't do like a
nothing where it's like.
But we really wanted like a family like maternity shoot with like Axel.
Yeah,
and also to reveal the name.
Yeah, we'll probably swing one, like an impromptu one at home with our phones or something. I don't know.
We're kind of just preparing for like just having one person when I deliver, because we rather just be prepared, you know, in that sense. If hopefully I can help my mom there, then I'll help her there. I'll have her there. But I think my mom kind of feels freaked out with the whole water birth. Like she feels scared.
Yeah.
Like I feel okay. Like I'm not nervous about delivering like naturally or anything like that. Even though it's gonna be a new experience for me. But
Yeah.
I told Juana I'm so grateful that we decided to like plan this route and that we didn't expect to deliver at a hospital.
Because there's a lot of people doing
Because going to the hospital
minute.
freaks me out right now.
Yeah, not only that, there's a lot of people doing last minute home births and birthing centers, and they need a midwife, but they're already like, 8-9 months in about a pop, and like the midwife knows nothing about like
about you.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard, but like we're already in, like we've been there since
spot.
We have a spot locked in, so I'm grateful for that. What else? What's another?
Your job.
Yeah, so that's how it's affected our pregnancy experience, how it's affected my job and our livelihood. So I'm in real estate and I do wholesale real estate, and right now it's like people are really weird, like they're both sellers and investors. Like sellers, they're putting their houses up on the market like way above asking, and they're basically treating like they're like as if their house is as scarce as the toilet paper that everyone's trying to buy and resell, and they're putting like a house would be worth for like 230, they're putting it up on Zillow for 270, 280, and it's like and it's like in the masses too. Like there's a bunch of listings, and in my trade or my business, we specialize in acquiring properties at a discount so that the owners can, so that the homeowners can reap the benefits of a quick sale. And I fund the project by connecting the investors, or basically just connecting people, right? So sellers, they want too much, and then buyers or investors, they want to wait this out and see what happens, because everyone feels like it's going to be the next crash, and it's really like slowed down our business a lot. So
It's kind of stressful for us because like we are welcoming a new baby, and
we were not expecting this.
So it kind of hit us out of like that wave hit us out of nowhere. And we have like a lot of expenses coming up, and his job slowing down is kind of like stressful, just because I am a stay-at-home mom. Like he's the provider. So, like, it can be kind of scary, but we do have a lot of faith and, like, I'm, like figuring out ways that, to still make this work, because you can make money in any type of market. So, right now, it's, like, adapting. So, we're not using our old strategies. We're adapting new ones and figuring out, what would be the next move and how can we still produce, or be productive in this, like, transitional time. So I feel like right now we're just in transitional times, like it's in limbo. We don't know what's going to happen, and really like what new trade you might learn, or what new adaptation, or what new whatever it may be that you learn right now, it might not apply next week, and that's how fragile and fickle this market is. So yeah, it's insane. So that's taking a toll like on our livelihood, but thank God, like our family came in clutch. And we have support from our family, and everyone is going through a hard time right now. Like people have it way worse than us, so we're not complaining. We're just kind of like reflecting on how it has affected us, but it is kind of like a scary situation where some people are like being laid off, and like technically they're not laid off, but like they're like not giving them like a job, and they can't even file for unemployment.
There's a reduction in hours. Yeah,
and at least he has the opportunity to still look for deals, and still like try to like negotiate, like you have the opportunity to still do that, but there's some people that they can't do that. So
I'm definitely grateful that I'm at the level that I'm at right now in this industry, or in my industry, because without this trade, I don't know what I would be doing. I'd probably still be like working, or have a 9 to 5, and I would be like like I feel like this, what's happening right now, it's not going to be as bad as 2008, but I feel like it's going to create an opportunity as like at the level of 2008. So like some people are like, yo, like 2008, like that was such a bad year for real estate, but it's made so many millionaires. And like right now, like, or sometimes I would catch myself thinking that, yo, like if I just had all the capital that I was able to get my hands on back in 2008, we would be set right now. Like I would buy so many properties at like a super discounted, price, rent them all out, and just like it's insane. Like what I could have done back in 2008, knowing what I know now. So I'm definitely grateful for like the knowledge and this position that we're in right now. Even though like it might seem like it's a setup for failure, I feel like I just need just like a little tweak, in what we're doing, and we might find something that works. So yeah, that's how it's affected, like our business, right? And we're gonna talk about how it's affected us, like on a relationship, at the relationship
I think family,
level.
like family life.
Yeah, family, relationship. Yeah, it's affected Axel.
Yeah, just because he's not a homebody at all. He likes to be outside.
Yeah, and it's weird. Like ever since he got better, like from getting sick, he got better. His appetite has grown like tremendously. Like he eats double what he used to.
Or triple.
Yep, and then like his energy's through the roof. Like we cannot find ways to calm him down or keep him entertained. Like he's running into walls. That's how crazy he is right now. Like, he's running into walls. He's like slapping us.
Yeah.
He just goes up to Leslie and slaps her in the face. Like, did he do that today?
He did that today because so I've been like, I want to potty train him. Well, I've been trying to potty train him since he's like 1.5, and he just doesn't want to. And he had gone potty in his diaper, and I wanted to change his diaper, and I was telling him like, to tell me when he has to go to the restroom. And anyways, that's like a whole different story, but I laid him down on the bed to change his diaper, and he just slapped me. And then out of nowhere too, he's been calling me estúpida. And I don't know where he got that from. And he knows it's a bad word because he does it, and like he kind of like goes like this, like he knows, and then he covers his face with the blanket. I don't know, he just thinks it's a joke. I don't know where he learned that word from, because we don't say that word. Honestly, I think he learned it from one time I was watching YouTube videos, and it changed, the video like finished, and it went into Louis' video, and his intro, he says something stupid or something. I don't know if you guys know who Louis is and his intro, but he says that word, and Axel heard it, and ever since then, like, I think he hasn't forgotten the word, but he calls me estúpida. And so he's just been wild. He wants to go outside, but we don't want, like, we were going on walks before, because I still have to exercise, and walking would help me a lot with my labor. So we were going on walks, but we weren't having him walk. We were putting him in the stroller because we don't want him to touch anything. And like, he wants to visit the family. He wants to visit his cousins. We had put him in a soccer, like not a soccer team, but like.
It's like a soccer youth program.
Yeah, and that's actually after he went to the first like game.
Like 2 days, 2 days later he got sick.
2 days later is when he got sick. So we stopped going. And like he just wants to be out and free. And it's really hard to try to explain to him that we can't. Like, he gets it, but he does kind of throw little tantrums like when he wants to be outside, but we're on him constantly. We've always been on him, but now it's like over the roof. Having him wash his hands, not letting him like rub his face, and like. Yeah,
and it sucks too because it sucks because it's frustrating, right? Like we know better because obviously like we know better, like we're older, right? Mm-hmm. But he doesn't. He's a baby. He doesn't understand. And when like we see him like crawling on the floor, you know, and then putting his like he has a habit of just like you know, fiddling with his lips, and it's like dude, you can get sick, you know, but he doesn't understand that, so we lash out and we're like don't do that, and we like yell at him, and then like sometimes we have to catch ourselves, like it's like he doesn't know, but at the same time like we don't know what to do because we don't want him to like because we don't know if because we don't know if he got it, and what if he does, you know, like get sick again, or like, you know, we don't want to roll the dice on that, like, you know, like just thinking like, oh, he built an immunity for it already, or he has antibodies for it already, he's not gonna get sick, you know, and then we get sideswiped and he does get sick and it wasn't it, and then now he has it, and you know, like, so
I think it's kind of stressful too though, because like the whole like slowing down on your job, and like you working from home and not being used to working from home, and Axel being loud, and like just, you know, you seeing him like put his hand in his mouth and him being wild kind of stresses you out, because you're over here trying to work, get some deals, and then you see Axel acting the way he is, and you know how like the dangerous the virus can be. And then sometimes it's just like, Axel, like just listen, and sometimes I lash out on him too, because I'm like my patience right now with pregnancy is like I try to be, I'm usually really patient with him, but like right now he's been testing our patience for reals.
Yeah.
And
he's about to be 3, and I feel like now he's entering his terrible 2s.
Yeah, and he likes to get all the baby stuff, and he just like drags it through the floor, and I tell him not to do something, and he like tempts me, like I tell him not to put his hand in his mouth nicely, and then he'll be like he'll do it like on purpose, taunting her. Like yeah, and I'm like, Axel, like really? I
know this might come off like as a super negative video, like it's just so depressing, but you know, there is a silver lining, right? Like for the pregnancy, right? Like obviously we can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But we're now like starting to see like, okay, like, you know, maybe this is meant to be more of an intimate, you know, experience where it's just me and Leslie, you know, and like
last time we didn't have an intimate one.
Yeah, and like no one else. Like maybe it's just meant to be us two, and you know, we'll try to like document it, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have a lot of misguided information about home births, and there's some people that are curious about it, so we want to document it in a sense for like educational purposes,
also,
right?
Also for like to look back,
but at the same time, it's not going to be our first priority. Yeah, you know, so like if like it's going to be second, you know, it's going to be second to like Leslie, like me paying attention to her. So but
I think we're still gonna have the camera ready, and like maybe set it up somewhere, you know. Yeah. But I also don't know how long I'm gonna be in labor, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to capture everything, you know.
But that's like the silver lining, right, of the pregnancy. For the business, you know, like I know there's some people that are, you know, out of work right now, or people that need to work from home, and I know it might seem like damn, like this might be like the beginning of something really bad, but at the same time, you know, like you guys have a lot of downtime. You could learn something else. You know what I mean? Like we're thinking about creating another video where we're going to talk about 3 different ways you can make money from home. Super easy ways where you don't have to invest anything, you know. And then one of them is actually going to be like what I do. Like I can show you guys like the brass tacks of it, you know, like the basically how to get paid doing it without, you know, using any of your own money. And then 2 other ways, you know, to get paid. So that's a plus side, you know, that you have all this downtime now that you didn't have before.
Create a YouTube channel.
Yeah, create a YouTube channel.
One, he has major anxiety, and I think him being home gives him that anxiety. And sometimes like we never like argue or fight, like we're pretty like mellow in our relationship, but I feel like in this time, like being connected with God has like kind of helped us and like slowed it down for us, because like we can easily like go off on each other just because like the whole like he gets anxious, and I hate seeing him anxious, and like sometimes he'll like, you know, give me attitude, or he'll say things that maybe he doesn't like mean to say, and I'm just like I am very sensitive, so Yeah, so
Yeah.
it can be like hard, but
Like what was I think the last altercation, right? Was
Bigger?
yeah, I think it was I was on the computer or something, and I think I was doing like homework. I don't know, I was working on something like some type of project, and were we gonna make something to eat? And I was like, I don't want anything anymore. Like I don't know. Like it was just
Oh,
something just that.
that.
Yeah,
I don't remember mine.
yeah. Like
What was it?
yeah. It just something
I think it's because I asked him what he wanted to eat, and he said, like, you said, like, I don't know, like, but he said it with attitude.
I was sure because I'm the type of person, and she hates this. But I'm
You
the
know
type of
how
person
some people,
that
hold on, you know how some guys hate when they're like in the car driving and they ask their significant other, girlfriend, whoever dates,
it's not like that.
where do you want to go
No.
eat? And the girl's like, I don't know. And some guys hate that. Well, I'm the type that when I ask him, what do you want to eat, baby? And he says, I don't know, or I don't care. I'm just like, well, I'm asking you because I don't know what to cook. Like, I need your help on just telling me what you want to eat so I can just cook it, you know? And when he doesn't tell me, then I'm just like, you know what? Like, fine then, here's a sandwich.
Yeah, well, our responses is quick because I'm thinking of something else. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, if I'm watching a movie and you're talking to me, like, I cannot hear you. Like I get into movies. Like I'm really good at
He'll block everything surrounding him.
I'm really good at like phrasing like movies, like certain lines. Like I'm really good at memorizing it because I like to
zones in.
yeah, I like to know exactly what happens, like all the dialogue, everything, like what they say, like what they said that led up to that. Like I don't like missing pieces. So like whenever like I'm watching a movie, right, and she makes 2 attempts to get my attention and she doesn't get it, and then she like yells, right, and then she gets my attention. I look at her, I have to put it in pause and rewind it and go back, and she hates that, and I'm like, babe, like I don't even want to watch this movie because I don't know what's happening anymore.
Accept does that too.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. It's not just movie. It's
and
like when
I hate being ignored. So when he ignores me and I'm pregnant right now, I'll like sometimes like he'll be watching a movie and like I'll try to talk to him and he ignores me, and then he doesn't realize that I was talking to him. Sometimes I just turn around and I start crying and cry myself to sleep because I'm like pregnant. I'm hella pregnant right now and I have my hormones all over the place. So I think I had asked him, what do you want to eat? And he told me like, I don't know, or I don't care.
Yeah, like and it's not just movies, it's like anything. Like I could be reading something. I'm in the zone like with research on because I'm getting my master's right now. I'm working on my master's, and I'm just like, I'm a researcher, you know, like I'm an analyzer. And like I just focus myself, like tunnel vision focus, you know?
Yeah, but when you ask
so, like,
several times,
yeah,
he'll respond to you like with an attitude. And
I'm
that
short. No, I'm
me.
short.
Or he'll be
short
like,
with
I don't know, babe. Or I don't care, babe. Whatever, babe. And when he talks back like that to me,
I would need to like stop what I'm doing entirely, like cut my train of thought, and then like focus on that. And it's like, okay, what do I want? And sometimes I really don't care what I'm gonna eat. Like I really don't. But like she said, it's not that I don't care what I eat. Is that she needs help, like thinking of what to cook. And it's like, and I always end up telling her like, babe, whatever you're craving, I bet I'll eat it. If it's edible, I'll eat it.
Sometimes I'll like make something and he'll be like say I made this, and then I'll go take it to him and he's like, well, can you just make it in quesadillas? And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that when I asked you, so I don't have to do the double work? And I think he like told me he didn't know what he wanted to eat or something like that, and I was like, fine, then I'll just make whatever. And you're like, you know what? I'm not hungry no more. Like, you got mad. And you were like, you know what? I don't even want to eat no more. I don't know.
No, I said I'll make a cereal.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'll just eat cereal.
And that annoyed you.
No, I think it was like yesterday he got home And I asked him again, like, are you hungry, baby? Like, do you want something to eat? And I was gonna make like a cocktail, like a shrimp cocktail, but like vegan style. And I was gonna make it with like the what are they called? Like the vegan hot dogs. And I asked him if he wanted some, and he was like, no. I don't, like, he said he didn't want any. And then I was like, well, do you want me to make you hot dogs? Like, what do you want me to make you? And he's like, I don't know, babe. And then he like left, and so then like I got annoyed, so then I just made some for me and Axel because he didn't tell me. He told me he didn't want any, and he didn't tell me what he wanted to eat. And I was super hungry, so I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna make my food, eat it, and when he's convinced on what he wants to eat, then I'll make him food.
Nah, but I was like,
I was shower.
No, I was like that because I had to go to the store, and I hate going to the store, especially now. It's like what's it called? It's super weird in the stores now. Like the vibe that you get in the stores are so different now. Like
he brings
before,
the vibe home.
Yeah, so like before you walk in the store, it's like, all right, what am I gonna get? You know? And then now it's like, all right, what am I gonna catch? Shit.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't know. And then you see a bunch of tape on the floor, signs everywhere.
I haven't gone to the store, so I don't know.
Yeah, she hasn't gone to the stores. Like it's me. I'm out on the.
And then he gets home and he takes his shoes off. He washes his hands. He takes
yeah,
his
we should do a
off,
video on our procedure.
And he drinks
bet money.
hot tea.
Yeah, bet money. Y'all are gonna think we're weird.
Yeah.
if you saw like our procedure, like if we leave the house, like we come back, like I got
like what we've been doing, because he's also been making like immune shots. Like we've been taking probiotics, and like I guess kind of like how we're taking care of ourselves to not get the virus.
Yeah, that's for another video. But yeah, like that's why I was kind of like I just get like anxiety every time I gotta leave the house and like go to the store, like a public setting. Like I don't mind leaving the house, like if I gotta go to like an appointment or to the office or run some comps or whatever. Like if it's work related and I know it's not gonna be like a bunch of people there, like I don't care. But like now, especially now, like before, I used to hate like very public places. Like if I see like a full parking lot on a Sunday at Costco, I don't even want to go in anymore because I know the lines are going to be long. I'm like that. Like I'll drive through the parking lot and I'm like, nah, there's way too many cars here. There's at least like 70% occupancy.
He goes to Costco almost every day to check the line to see if we can get wipes and toilet paper, and the line's always so big. He's
so I
like,
bust a U-turn.
There's no point of standing in line. I'm not gonna get what I came here for anyways. Yeah,
so she sent me to Fry's to get her ingredient, the V8, so that she can make
the cocktail.
You know, the cocktail. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I really don't want to go, but I'm going. All right, I'm going. And then she asked me what I want to eat, and then that's what frustrated me. Is like, well, I'm going now, so you can make like this.
No, but I had asked him like before he went if he wanted some, because he
I said I don't know.
And you said no, and I'm like,
I said I don't know.
Oh, you said you don't know, because he doesn't really eat that. I was craving it, so that's why I wanted it. And he came home, and I was like, do you want some of this? And he said no. And then I was like, okay, do you want me to make you hot dogs? Because I was gonna already like cook the hot dogs. And he was like, I don't know, babe. And so then he left, and then I didn't know where he went. So then
to Fry's.
No, you came back and then you left to the bathroom and you showered. And I was making the food, and then
when I came back I went straight to the shower.
Yeah, and so
disinfect myself.
Yeah, and so then I just made the cocktail, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat this, and then when he tells me what he wants, then I'll make it. And then I finish making it, and then I take it to the room, and he gets out of the shower, and he's like, he's all like quiet, and I'm like, did you want some? And he's like, I'll just eat cereal. He always says, I'll just eat cereal. And I was like, I can give you some. He's like, well, I don't want you to be hungry. I don't want to eat your food.
I want to hear it.
And then I'm like, no, I can give you some. So I gave him some, and then I was like, so did you want the hot dogs or not? And he's like, yeah, I want hot dogs. And so then I made him the hot dogs, and then like we get over it like right away,
but it's for stupid shit. Yeah. You see what this quarantine has got us to, like it's just affected us so much.
Yeah, and at first Juan was like even scared to like hug me or kiss me or anything like that.
Because I always thought, I was like,
he's out and about, and like I had been sick, so he didn't know it. Like
yeah, and then like and then like I think has it been 2 weeks since we got the car cleaned?
I think so, maybe.
Or was it last?
No, yeah, like 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks. Your brother was cleaning the car, and I took a 12-pack. Yeah, so she threw up in the car. We had to get a detail. Her brother does detailing, and Tocayo too. Like his name is Juan. My name is Juan, and I took him we took a 12-pack, right, of Tecate, so we can just like drink, you know, and play some tunes, and while he's cleaning all the barf in the car, and then like I don't know when we noticed we were drinking the same beer, and I was like, bro, this is mine, and he's like, nah, bro, that's mine, and I'm like, fuck, man, like you went on that cruise, and y'all got quarantined for like 48 hours because y'all didn't know like if someone had it in there, and now like we're swapping spit, and
then he went to Mexico. Like he has been out and about, going places, went to Mexico, and you know, maybe he's a carrier and he doesn't know. Yeah. And he came home, started drinking like immune shots, and, like brushed his teeth.
Not today.
He drank a hot tea and
hot ginger tea,
and took a shower.
Then I woke up and I was like, man, like this could hit me like between now and like 2 weeks from now. But it's been 2 weeks, I think. I know that there's a lot of like madness, chaos, stupidity going around. A lot of it actually, but like these are very exciting times, you know, like we don't know what's gonna like come after this, you know. So instead of being cooped up in the house, you know, just look for opportunity where you can find it, you know. Like watch out for our next video, you know. Maybe one of the things that we mentioned of ways to make money from home could be like your next thing, and you can be like the wizard at it and, you know, become a millionaire. You just never know.
We do have a lot of ideas for videos coming in this channel, you know. Now that the baby stuff is coming in, we want to share with you guys maybe like a nursery tour of Axel's room, even though he doesn't sleep in there, and then kind of how we're setting up our room, because we do have like plan to have the baby stuff in there. It's not our room anymore. Juan's mad because he says the babies have taken over our space, but we
took my whiteboards out of the room.
Yeah, for the wall, because that wall is.
Now we can't utilize that wall. Has no utilization. Before we could utilize it.
No, because
for ideas.
That's where I'm putting the baby. Yeah. That's where I'm putting the baby's bassinet and the teaching table, and you can't be like on top of his stuff, like trying to write. But he put them in the living room and still hasn't used them, so I don't know why he wants them.
I used them yesterday.
Okay, good.
To demonstrate
to your mom.
To my mom, okay. how to properly utilize.
Good thing they were in the living room because they're like right there for your mom to utilize too. But, anyways.
The silver lining.
Yeah. So, anyways, we probably will make a video about like how we take care of ourselves throughout this virus, so we don't catch anything.
But if you guys have made it this far, my God, you are a real one. It's gonna be an hour long, I'm sorry. But if you even fast forward through it, you're a real one still. Or even if it's playing on the background and you're out doing some other stuff, you know, like cooking or cleaning your laundry, you're still a real one, you know? So
yeah, watch out for our future videos, vlogs. Subscribe if you find this video useful. If you enjoy it, consider subscribing to our channel. We plan to post more, especially I feel like it's gonna be hard when the baby's here, but I feel like that's when more content's gonna come out, because we want to share with you guys the experience and all of that.
Yeah. And we have a feeling like the majority of our content in the future now is going to be in home. So
yeah.
We have forcefully become hermits. But yeah, if you made it this far, you guys are a real one. From me and my beautiful wife and family, we'll see you to the next one. Bye.